The Dragon and the Pesterbot, as read by me. The wall cracked with the first impact. With the second, an enormous lizard burst through it, sending a glass display case flying through the air as it shrugged off copper-laced bullets and impacted rocket shells. Almost negligently, it turned around and spat acid at the last of the team, desperately trying and failing to contain it. They were no threat. A tiny high-pitched voice rang out in the room.
Who dares disturb the Prime Minister's sister? I shall rip your eyes from their sockets and force you to eat them.
The lizard turned its attention from the rapidly melting humans toward the new voice, perplexed. What?
You do not know the fury you have unleashed. Romalord the Destructor will end you.
The lizard looked down to see where the voice was coming from. It was an odd assortment of parts that looked vaguely humanoid. It seemed to be attempting to pick itself up off the floor.
Who are you? You're not one of the disgusting flesh bags.
You do not think to insult Patheticon, the gargle-moused creature.
The odd little robot finally got to its feet and shook a wrenched fist at it.
I shall rip you from limb from limb. None shall stand before the might of the Destructinator.
You are annoying.
Almost without a thought, the lizard lazily brought its claw down on the irritating little thing, intent on crushing it. At the last moment, it lost its balance, awkwardly toppling over backwards and rolled up against a wall. This bit of clumsiness had spared it from the reptile's negligent strike.
You see, you cannot harm the Invincinator. None can defeat me.
The lizard tilted its head to the side, oddly amused by the pathetic little thing. It took just a moment to indulge the novelty of the experience as the creature teetered up to its claw and latched on with one of its ridiculous appendages.
Now I have you. The Dismembrator shall now tear you for strands.
You do realize you are weak, pathetic.
The reptilian lifted its claw to get a closer look at the little thing that was hanging onto it as the little automation strained with all of its strength, in vain, attempting to harm it.
Lies and slander. The Mayor of Mayhem is the most powerful being in existence.
The little robot hung from the lizard's claw just before losing its grip and falling, tumbling to the floor as rolling upside down.
So you want to play dirty? The Castrator can play that game too.
The lizard had tired of this thing. It was no longer amusing, just irritating. It raised its claw to strike the thing down in earnest, not settling for a lazy, negligent strike that can miss. And at that moment it was struck by a volley of rockets, half a dozen of simultaneous explosion, reducing it to a lump of misshapen flesh. Behind it, the backup containment team that had stealthily crept up while it was distracted by the little hostile, pathetic robot lowered their shoulder-mounted rocket launchers.
You see, Doom Master 1374, the master of all doom, has destroyed you.
Alright, let's get Ugly back to containment. I want it in an acid bath yesterday. Don't give it a chance to regenerate. Thompson, take Pesterbot here and put it in a fucking storage closet so the eggheads can figure something else better to do with it.
Dildotron should destroy you too.
Dildotron? Oh, for fuck's sake, who taught it that one?